Listen. You smell something?
Hold on to your butt.
The battle of wits has begun.
Take your
Life,
sticking paws off me,
finds a
you
way.
damn dirty ape!
Hello there.
This is Sparta!
You're a wizard.
Yes, they deserve it, and I hope they burn in hell!
Take a big step back and literally
Fuck your own face!
Do or do not. There is no try.
Beetlejuice.
You ever dance with the devil in the bed?
I'm your huckleberry.
Beetlejuice.
Thinking what I'm thinking, boy.
Hallelujah!
Aim for the bushes.
Holy shit!
That doesn't make sense.
Where's the
I
Tylenol?
believe the common denominator of the universe is not harmony, but chaos, hostility, and murder.
Where is this turd burglar? I reminded him last night. I said, hey, don't forget, we have the podcast in like 5 hours because we were playing till like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning.
God damn, yeah, I can't do that anymore. Well, I mean, on nights like last night, maybe, but still had to wake up super early to go to the gym this morning.
Yeah. So I was like, hey, don't forget. And he's like, oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot all about it. I figured today will be a short one. This will kind of be a preview episode because I uploaded all of December's.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we got to be a little bit more efficient about the time anyway, because we only have that. We have that
6 hour total. Yeah.
The 6 hour total.
And December's ones were long, so I figure this one we have 43 minutes is all we have, so we can do this as a preview into season 2, and then start off. Let me see. Let me get a calendar. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that sneeze hurt. Fuck me. Like hurt my ribs.
Yeah, we're getting old.
Oh fuck. So yeah, we can do like today's a preview, kind of go over some stuff, kind of what's happened in January a little bit, watch a couple trailers. Because February is when the movie season starts anyway. That's when they start all the big movies and all that. But we can kick off the official season 2 February 5th would be the first official kickoff.
Yeah.
What the hell is this turd nugget?
I don't know. I watched Emily the Criminal yesterday.
Oh yeah.
On Netflix.
Yeah, Jen and I watched that a couple weeks ago.
Hell yeah. That's some good stuff.
Yeah, wasn't bad.
Yeah, I mean, it was for like a low budget, Netflix movie. I thought it was well done.
Yeah. It's definitely one of their better ones, that's for sure.
Hell yeah. I mean, Theo Rossi, I thought the accent was really weird. He didn't really pull off the accent that well, but
Well, yeah, I mean,
still good. I don't know, the accent was kind of off to me.
I just kept seeing his Sons of Anarchy character.
He's a good actor, though.
Yeah. He's not Middle Eastern, though, is he? I thought he was Hispanic.
No, I think he's Italian.
Oh, yeah, Italian. That's what I meant.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, yeah, the accent kind of threw me off a little bit with his character, but I still thought that he did well.
Keith said he's having issues getting into Discord.
Oh no.
Why did you log out of Discord in the first place? Hell, my shit boots up, like, because I use it so often now. Like, when I start up my computer, I just have Discord set to start automatically.
Yeah. I don't have that. I mean, I shut it down whenever I'm done, just cause. But
Well, I mean, I
mean,
close it, but and I shut my computer
It's-
down. It's just when I turn on my computer, Discord boots up at the beginning.
yeah, no, I set off a lot of the or off. I turned off a lot of like the pre um
The auto boot,
auto boot stuff on a lot of programs, just so it doesn't bog down my processor and my RAM.
Getcha.
Wheel. So
Well,
a little bit, a couple things.
yeah, we can
We
just
can just
go
kind of
ahead.
start up till Keith gets here. Let's see.
Wait.
Oh shit! Do the intro.
Welcome to season 2 of Pop Culture Kick, the podcast where we kick your head with pop culture. I'm Nickzilla.
I am Mark Becker,
There it is. Big round of applause.
and down there is Craigbot.
Yep, and Keith should be here somewhere, but he's
He will show up
having
eventually.
he's having technical difficulties.
Fucking Air Force, always late.
We need to get him a Cialis for his computer.
So a little bit of news. Walking Dead season 11 is out on Netflix now, so you can finally watch the final season of that on streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I told you before, probably end up watching that last season, and then I'll kind of be done with that whole thing. It's just kind of gone on for too long for me.
Yeah, it's tough to keep a show for 11 seasons and keep it entertaining, but that one just it's exhausting going through some of those seasons.
Yeah,
man.
dude, it's a slog.
It is.
I mean, and credit to the writers, credit to the producers, and them. I mean, they, continually visually wise, they didn't lose any quality there. It's just, and even like some of the writing, and it's good. It's just, yeah, it's tough to keep it going that long and keep it fresh.
Like Greg Nicotero, right? Isn't he like running most of it now? Like he's kind of like the lead guy for the last few seasons.
Yeah.
He started off as like the special effects guy, and now
Yeah, and that's the other thing too. When you have a new showrunner, that can affect some things. But it may not necessarily be a bad thing, though.
There he is. Since all of you see my screen, that's Keith.
That's Mark.
And Keith needs
That's
to
Keith.
move that snack jar.
Put your finger at the
There you go.
the end. Yeah.
Your peanut butter pretzels.
Nick, put your finger up there again. Where was it? Just let us gingerly touch tips.
For me, it's all the way over here. Here, I'll appease you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at them all. He's got the double tip touch.
All right. Hell yeah. So we were just talking about, Keith, to catch you up to speed. We're just talking about season 11 on The Walking Dead. The final season of like the main show is up on Netflix now. Go watch it.
Okay. Do you watch it?
Don't be a little bitch.
Not yet. Not yet. It's coming up.
It's about time. I feel that show's gone on long enough.
Yeah.
Exactly what we were just talking about. Like once I finish up with season 11, I'll probably be completely done with that world.
Yeah.
Tell you what I did watch. Jen and I saw Megan yesterday.
The creepy fucking android movie.
Yeah, the
Sam Raimi, right?
No, James Wan.
Hi, Jen. Hi, Lydia. Hi, Jet.
Jet, Lydia, Jen, everyone says hi. The whole world can see you taking the trash out. Yeah, so it was apparently.
Okay. It's a Blumhouse production.
Yeah, it's Blumhouse with James Wan. Apparently, it was rated R originally, and then they cut it back to PG-13. But it had like a $20 million budget or something, and it ended up like almost tripling its budget in its first weekend domestically. Like, big success. You know, it was good. I mean, it was good. It was what you expected. You know, James Wan usually does pretty damn good with his, you know, isn't he the one that did like Insidious, Sinister, what's the other one?
I like
Conjuring.
Insidious. Wasn't that big of a fan of Sinister.
No, Sinister is the one that's like real dark.
Sinister is the one that's awesome with the pictures, right?
With the videos. The
With
first
the film.
one, the first one's Ethan Hawke, yeah. Yeah, those are good.
Yeah, I mean he does a lot of writing too.
Yeah, he writes a lot of horror. He's
Like he wrote Saw. He wrote the first Saw movie, actually.
Yeah, he's with his company's Atomic Monster, I believe. So yeah, I mean it was good. It's not gonna redefine a genre. It felt like a more polished version of the new Child's Play that they tried to come out, where Mark Hamill played the voice of Chucky, that new one.
Nice.
Where it was like technology went all crazy.
That was with Aubrey Plaza, right?
Yeah.
She did pretty good for a scary movie.
And that's our 6 degrees of bacon, because we were just talking about Emily the Criminal. Also the Aubrey Plaza.
Audrey Plaza.
And I just finished the second season of White Lotus, which also has Audrey Plaza. And it was fucking good. If you guys haven't,
and there's the trifecta.
If you haven't watched White Lotus on HBO, oh man, both seasons are good. Good writing. Fucking good writing.
I'm sorry. So keeping on that vein, also, did you guys hear that Wednesday got picked up for second season on Netflix?
Yes.
Yeah, they quickly made that announcement when that rumor and all that the shit was starting to go online of it possibly not going because of was it MGM, right?
Amazon, right? Amazon bought MGM, so Amazon technically owns the rights to the Addams Family and pretty much every other MGM property. But Netflix was like, "Hey, we're doing season 2 on our streaming service." So good for Netflix. I mean, also good for Amazon, because obviously Amazon's going to get a kickback no matter what, since they own the licensing, or since they own the property.
Yeah.
Obviously, Netflix is going to pay them for licensing. But they're Netflix season 2 of Wednesday greenlit.
Heck yeah. I'm down. Let's see, man. There's been a bunch of stuff.
That was a great watch.
Yeah,
Justin, I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, it was fun, man.
Very fresh take on the Addams Family.
Yeah, we're pretty excited for another season of that.
I mean, I found Wednesday was probably the most interesting character of the original Addams Family. I mean, Uncle Fester was great too. Obviously one of the favorites as well. But, Wednesday was like the most interesting Addams Family character.
Yeah. To me, she always...
I'll agree, but the show, Thing stole it.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah, Thing was always great too. But Wednesday and Uncle Fester were awesome. And Fred Armisen as Uncle Fester was great.
I like how they made him like into a bank robber. Like he's just a criminal.
He's just a criminal that just moves about the world.
Yeah.
Just always on the run. And of course, I think season 2 kind of explores a bit more about like the family as a whole and kind of goes a little bit more into Uncle Fester's backstory.
Well, I think they're gonna have to, right? Because they can't have that same, her
Yeah.
solving the murder of the week at school
Well,
type thing.
Well, they're
again.
going to have that too, right? Obviously, like, they're going to have that kind of as, maybe as like the A story, and then they have, the B story and the C story going throughout the season,
Yeah, because I'd like to see more of the family and other stuff.
Yeah. Well, because, I mean, look, like in the show, in this recent show, the most recent one, they're part of the monsters, they're part of the outcasts, but the Addams family specifically are like an outcast of even the outcasts, right? Nobody trusts them, except for obviously the few people that they know and that they're close with and that know who they are,
Yeah.
as people. But yeah,
All right.
fun. But yeah, look out for season 2. It's a coming on Netflix.
Moving ahead. Again, this is a preview leading into season 2. So season 2 of our show will officially begin. What day did I say? February 5th is the official launch date. The first Sunday of February.
Bruh. Super Bowl?
Is that Super Bowl Sunday? Well, a good thing the football game ain't starting at 7 in the morning. All right, so I got a few things I'm gonna rapid fire off so we can keep time short on this.
February 12th. Okay.
February 12th is the Super Bowl.
Cool. So season 2,
We're good.
episode 2 will be on Super Bowl Sunday.
Whoop whoop.
The Disney Plus is doing a Stan Lee documentary, which should be pretty good. Some of the Disney Plus documentaries have been really good. The ILM one was good.
Still haven't watched that one yet.
It was,
and then
it was good.
the Guar one was on that too, right? On Disney Plus, or was that on a different streaming service?
Yeah, Guar is definitely not going to be on Disney Plus.
Maybe.
They only
Maybe
they only like showing their penises in cartoons.
Maybe maybe the old Disney.
Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah. I don't know if we talked about this last time about Steven Tyler getting under fire from a woman who says that she was underage in the 70s and was sexually assaulted by him.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that's
A shit situation.
obviously that's bad, right? I mean, that's not a good fucking thing, but to kind of put things into perspective, those fucking rock stars and shit like that, they're not checking people's IDs when they're like backstage.
No, they're drunk and
Fucking
stoned.
They're drunk, they're high, they're just blitzed out of their fucking minds on drugs. So yeah, I mean, obviously not a good look for fucking Steven Tyler.
No, and it was something like mentally abusive and stuff as well. But
that doesn't surprise me.
I'm like, all right, it's 50 years ago. How are we going to prove this? Right? Because it's a burden of proof now.
Right.
And then on top of that, so he has a ride. They have a ride at Disney, and this news came out. Just happened to come out the same time they announced that they're shutting down the Aerosmith ride for several months for long-term maintenance, to get it back up to par. And now, people are wondering if it's going to be. Yeah, people are wondering if they're going to end up rebranding because we know how Disney likes to jump ship anytime there's something, negative about one of their people.
Well, look, I don't blame them. I mean, they have business to conduct, and they have a brand that they need to keep up.
Yeah. All right, moving on from that.
But I mean, it's kind of bad when it comes to like the James Gunn situation and stuff like that, where they're kind of jumping the gun a little bit, so to speak, pun intended.
Or when they pick and choose, like what they did with what's her face from The Mandalorian. you know, she tweeted the same thing several other actors did, but she was the only one that got fired.
Right.
The Gina
Dina Carano.
Carano,
Yeah.
there you go. Yeah. So yeah, it sucks all around for everybody involved. It sucks. Anyway, I'm sure everyone now knows Jeremy Renner ran himself over with his snowplow, his Arctic cat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did you see the video that he posted on Twitter?
Of him thanking
Thanking everyone for the
hospital staff?
concerns. Yeah, and he was his whole face was black and blue and shit.
I didn't see it, but I heard about it, and apparently the story behind that was he was actually helping. So I guess they called him in to kind of help, because he's got that big industrial snowplow and stuff like that. So wherever he lives, they call him in to kind of help clear people's driveways and roadways and stuff like that. So he was out there helping the community by operating his snowplow and all this stuff, and I guess got into an accident with that, and he ended up getting run over by it or something.
Yeah, I think he got out to look at
failed?
something up front or something, and I guess it didn't shift into park fully, and it rolled over him. Something like that. Oh, here we go. Keith's got a video. Yeah.
Bed on Instagram. In the picture, Renner is wearing eyeglasses over his face, which appears to have cuts and bruises. He wrote, "Thank you all for your kind words. I'm too messed up now to type, but I send love to you all." Renner sustained blunt chest trauma and orthopedic injuries after being involved in the accident, which took place on his property in Reno, Nevada on New Year's Day. He was airlifted to a hospital where he underwent surgery the following day. Afterward, he remained in the intensive care unit in critical but stable condition. On Tuesday, a rep told people that Renner was moving snow from his driveway on Sunday so that his family members could depart his home after spending New Year's together. The rep explained that he was also helping clear out the snow of his neighbor's home as everyone had been without power for 24 hours and there had been a large snowfall. According to local authorities, the actor was the only party involved in the incident.
At least nobody else got hurt, and at least he's recovering.
Yeah, and his neighbor that he was doing the stuff for, I think was a doctor or something too. So, yeah, it just crazy, because we saw was it Anton Yelchin who went to open his gate and his thing wasn't in park, his little shifter on his Jeep, and it ran.
They think he hit it when he got out of the car, put it in neutral.
Yeah, because it's just a little twist knob, so if it's not all the way there, the pressure of it will turn. And so it shifted.
But I just want to say, you're rich off the Star Trek movies. Why wouldn't you get an electric gate?
Mm-hmm. That's how you stay rich, by not buying electric gates, homie. All right. I got it. All right, moving on. Let's see. Oh, shit, did you hear this? Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill, and all them ditching DC, heading over to Marvel?
Yes. Yeah.
No, I did not. What's this about?
Yeah, man. They're tired of playing those reindeer games. Get it? Ben Affleck. Oh. They're thinking Ben Affleck might play the Minotaur and Henry Cavill might play Captain Britain. Or other characters. That's just the first round of rumors that I saw. I'm sure there's a million rumors that it's going to be in there. Hey, hell, Henry Cavill could play Cyclops. He's got that big chiseled look.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, no, I think he'd be better as Captain Britain, though.
Yeah, me too.
Since obviously he's British. And it would be really cool for Disney to really kind of do the same, the Guardians of the Galaxy treatment with Excalibur.
Yeah.
Because, they're not one of the more, they're not as well known, obviously, as the X-Men, because obviously they're another branch of mutants. They're another branch of the X-Men, UK-based.
Yeah.
But I think, first off, recasting Psylocke, and actually doing I mean, Psylocke is such an interesting character. She's actually kind of one of my favorite, like, X-Men adjacent mutants to begin with. Matter of fact, like, yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, one of the issues. I mean, we all know the quality of the Fox X-Men movies. Like, they're not the best.
They're hit and miss.
They're to me they're fun to watch, but they're tough.
Well, First Class was amazing.
Yes,
X-Men First Class was fucking brilliant.
Yes, but the Apocalypse one, they all had their moments of cool shit, and we got to see the first time mutants were actually like, we got to see X-Men on screen, right, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
the Psylocke, Olivia Munn played Psylocke in the movie, and she was so excited. Like, she went through all this training, all this physical stuff to get into it, and then they just cut her role all down. Yeah. They didn't let her go do any of her Psylocke shit.
Yeah, it was really disappointing.
Yeah, Psylocke is a cool character.
I mean, credit to her, taking on that character and everything, but she's not the person to play that character to begin with.
Yeah. I actually
British. You gotta, you gotta get a British character that actually has like a legitimate, UK accent. It's having Americans doing UK accents, I think
it's not a two-way street.
It's bad. It's bad.
Yeah.
They don't do it great, and I mean the only time it's like good is when it's like a comedy and they're obviously doing a bad British accent on purpose.
I'll agree to that for sure.
Hey Keith, here's a news story for you. Skull and Bones got delayed again.
You don't say.
Yeah, Skull and Bones just got delayed again. Ubisoft is going through a pretty big... They also canceled 3 other big games that haven't been announced. So we don't know what those games were. But they're definitely going through a restructure phase right now. Fixing a lot of their stuff. Figuring out what they got.
Need to.
Yeah, because
they need to.
They've got... The Splinter Cell remake is still coming.
Yes.
They fucked up the Prince of Persia remake that was coming. Everyone was like, what the hell is that? So they went like back to the drawing board. So but yeah, Skull and Bones, I know we've watched trailers, we've talked about it. It got delayed.
You know what?
Again.
It's not canceled, so it's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, at what point are they going to be like,
going to see it for another 60 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
At what point do they say, holy shit, we've spent way too much money on this game. Just cut it, our loss, and go. Let's see. Oh, there's a new Xbox Developer Showcase in 10 days.
Ooh.
There's 2 coming. This one's going to be about... like Forza and some of the big games that are coming out this year. So it's all going to be like gameplay. I don't even think it's hosted. I think it's just a bam, 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 bam type thing. And then they have a separate...
all killer, no filler.
Yeah. They have a separate... what's the space game? God damn it. I just lost it.
Starfield?
Starfield.
Bethesda.
Yeah, the big game. This is their like giant galactic killer game coming. That's gonna have its own private showcase. Like they have a whole show dedicated just to that. So that'd be pretty cool. And then I got 2 more things, and then that's all I got except for trailers. The next thing is pre-orders for the Harry Potter game were getting canceled yesterday. So the Hogwarts Legacy game that's coming out.
Yeah, it's one I want to get for Jess, but I think it's too much movement.
What do you mean movement? Like
she gets motion sickness.
Oh yeah, it's like Grand Theft Auto, so it'll be she'll be turning the camera and moving.
Yeah, I
Open
think it's too much.
world, wizarding world will be playing the Quidditch.
Yeah. So what happened was the Xbox One and PS4 versions got delayed until April 4th, so it comes out February 4th or 3rd or whatever, and then it got delayed till April for the Xbox One version and PS4. And then all the way back to like July 25th for the Switch. But the pre-order of the digital deluxe included the Xbox One version and the Series X and S version. And so what happened was that that triggered, since that game got delayed, it triggered the cancellations of all the pre-orders. So like last night I had to go back in and re-pre-order it. But there's a lot of people who, if they don't pay attention, like, because I had it pre-downloaded, it was still sitting there on my screen. I had no notification that it was canceled until I went in and looked at my Microsoft account and it said canceled. I was like, oh shit, okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah. Then
I'm sure some sort of news story is going to come out about it.
I mean, when I Googled it came up and it told me. I mean, I guess once you go play it and you realize it's not there, you're like, oh, wait a minute.
Right.
It's just a error or something like that.
It was an error because of the other version that's in the bundle. It wasn't like they weren't maliciously trying to cancel it. Just They said, hey, this person has the Xbox One version. Cancel it, even though that bundle included both versions.
Gotcha.
I watched the Giancarlo Esposito's new show on Netflix, Kaleidoscope.
I heard about that.
We finished Black and Yellow.
I haven't watched Black yet. So here's what's
it's only like a minute long.
Yeah. Black's
yourself.
Black's the first one, White's the last one. So
that's racist.
So it's a heist show, but the heist show is random. So each episode is a different color. Yellow was like the fourth episode for me, Keith. So when you watch it, it tells Black, which is the first episode, tells you, hey, this is a new experience. It's different for everybody, and you don't watch them in order.
That's cool.
The only order is that White is the last one, and Black is the first.
It's got your man crush Jai Courtney in there.
Yeah, dude, he was fucking awesome in it. So it's in a random order. So if you go look at the episodes on Netflix, they have them in it shows all the episodes, right? Like green, violet, yellow, red, blue, or however the fuck it's labeled out. But when you watch it and you start from Black, it randomly picks the next episode for you.
Oh, okay.
And it watches them in a different order than what it's on there. So, like, if Keith watched Yellow as the first one, Yellow for me was number 4. Green was my first episode.
Cool.
So
interesting.
Yeah,
I heard it was. I heard it. Any order you watch it works.
Yeah. So every episode starts with X amount of time before heist or X amount of time after heist, and then White is always the last episode. So I'm guessing White is the one that shows the heist. So we're seeing everything that happens before, leading up to, and then after.
It's kind of like Money Heist, the Spanish show.
Yeah.
Which was freaking awesome.
It's pretty good. I mean, it's not the best when it's good. I really like it and I recommend watching it, but it's not the we lost Keith's video.
Oh no.
Oh, you're there. I'm just messing with something.
Oh. There's not a lot of deep story to it.
I mean, it's a heist. I mean, it's a show about a heist. Doesn't need to be that deep.
Yeah, it's
but from what I'm gathering is like you're, as the viewer, they're trying to give you the experience of like and this is just what I'm getting from you guys talking about it. They're trying to give the viewer the experience of not knowing, or like memory recall and how memory is, out of synchronous order and all that stuff. And,
Yeah.
Anybody who would be like a witness there to that heist may recall that event, differently, and like out of chronological order. Like they don't know if this happened first or if this or this or this.
Yeah, exactly.
Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I have no idea because I actually hadn't even heard of this show. So
yeah, it
No, yeah, it's pretty good.
It is pretty good, and as you can see, Keith's went black yellow. Mine went black green, violet, red, yellow, or something like that. So, what are you doing,
Cool.
Keith?
He's just two boxes spinning.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not coming up now.
Why'd you turn your camera off?
Why are you two boxes?
Because my computers, you see how well, you can't see it, but everything's reversed on mine.
Can't see it.
Oh, you should have left it. Because now every time you move it, like the shit's bouncing around the screen. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to keep moving our logo just to keep covering up Craigbot's face.
Right. I never even understood why these things like record in like mirror image. I never got that.
Well, when I look at the settings on a computer, it shows correct, like Nick's. But when I look at Discord, it's reversed.
Like right now, is my Metallica backwards or forward?
No, not for me.
No, it's perfect.
So
my image is backwards.
So I have my camera set to reverse the image through Discord, but when I'm looking at Discord for me, so for the viewers, my shit's gonna be backwards for the viewer.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, because I'm recording my screen for the thing. So technically, I would need to flip mine as well. I just
Oh, that's weird.
I think it.
I always found that strange because iPhones do that.
Yeah,
So, you take a picture or they'll do a video and it'll be like mirrored and like come on, Apple.
Yeah,
your fucking
when you do the fucking
record it correctly.
When you do the video chat or whatever, FaceTime,
the front-facing camera.
Yeah, if you do the Google Meets or whatever, the new Samsung's version of it, it automatically flips it so that way it's right is right, left is left.
Right, you would think that Apple would be able to build that in their software too.
Well, they got to make sure everybody else has theirs first, and then they can come in and say they can come in and say they did it better.
Copy paste the code.
It'll say they did it better. All right, and two things real fast. Robbie Knievel died yesterday.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I didn't even hear about that.
Yeah, he was 60. He had pancreatic cancer, I think. So
that's and Lisa Marie Presley died yesterday too.
Day before.
Before.
Here's what's crazy. She was at the Golden Globes talking to the dude who played his dad, Austin.
She did not look right on the Golden Globes.
Well, I mean, that hasn't looked right for years, but she.
Damn, Keith, why are you so judgmental?
Yeah, asshole.
No, I'll pull up a picture. You'll see.
2023. You can't do that.
So she was there talking, doing an interview saying, how amazed she was at it, and he did a good job of it, playing her dad, and then like a couple hours later she died of like a heart attack or something like that.
Yeah, so Robbie Knievel, Lisa Marie Presley, and we also lost legendary guitar virtuoso Jeff Beck.
Oh yeah. Oh man,
he had just Ozzy had just done a song with him. He was featured on Ozzy's new record. I
started writing down. I wrote down guitar, and I was going to write guitar legend, and then I'd never finished writing the sentence. Keith, you want to play? We don't have time. We only got 3 minutes. I was gonna say, new trailers to watch. Homework for everybody: Renfield with Nicolas Cage and Nicholas Hoult.
Yeah, I was gonna talk about that.
Oh my god, dude, that looks
Nicolas
good.
Cage as Dracula, dude.
It looks so good.
It's so fucking creepy looking. I did see that like short little teaser.
Yeah.
Where Nicholas Holt's character is like, well, he plays Renfield.
Yeah.
And he's in the
like
the little group
like
therapy session.
Yeah, like an AA session. So there's a full trailer out, and the full trailer is pretty freaking hilarious.
This is gonna be great.
Evil Dead full trailer is out. It looks fucking creepy, man. Evil Dead always hits on the mark though when it comes to their shit.
Yeah.
History of the World Part 2 trailer from Mel Brooks coming to Hulu.
Nice.
I mean, Mel Brooks is fucking old. He's like 90. And he's up there and he's like, hey. Oh, dude, he's like, hey, it's me, Mel Brooks. He's like, I'm finally making it. Part 2, History of the World. Part 2. And everyone keeps saying Part 2 like through the trailer. It was pretty good.
Kind of like the Rick and Morty
Yeah.
first episode. It's like 10 seasons.
10 more seasons, Morty.
10 more seasons,
99 years, Morty.
Speaking of sequels, number 2s, I know you guys probably heard about the Gladiator sequel is getting casted. Ridley Scott's going to be directing.
Yeah. I wonder if they're going to get what's-his-face to lose like 100 pounds.
100 pounds. He got a little chunky.
Hey, he's enjoying life. The Whale is out. The Whale has a full trailer that I wanted to watch because it's fucking dramatic. Make you cry just in the trailer. Like I can see why he's winning all these awards. 65, the prehistoric like dinosaurs versus like sci-fi future, looks really good with Adam Driver.
Yeah. We watched the trailer in that one.
We watched
weeks ago.
We watched the
few weeks ago.
Teaser. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keith wasn't on to pull the full trailer.
Yeah.
But that's it. We got 10 seconds left. So
okay,
Frankie
Munoz.
What? Oh,
Frankie Munoz.
Racing.
Frankie Munoz is going to be joining NASCAR. He's going to be a racer.
He's racing. Okay. I'm Nick Zilla.
What is the most unattractive male first name in the English language?
And this is Pop Culture
What
Kick.
you just said
We got
is
5,
one of the most
4.
insanely
You better say it
idiotic
quick.
things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response
And we're done.
were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Most of all, fuck you!
That's all, folks.